Finally, the manner in which governments follow up on the recommendations of the UPR process will be crucial in judging its success. As such, CIHRS calls on Bahrain or Tunisia, Algeria, and Morocco to begin an inclusive national consultative process to consult with civil society actors within their countries on most effective means of implementing these recommendations. Thank you.
Mr. President, I move a motion to delete the reference in the last paragraph of this sentence from the records of this meeting.
There was a certain moment when I start gabbling. And then I asked the Speaker to consider that I have interrupted him. So from this point of view, I will stand by my ruling that the minute I gabbled on that Speaker, his statement is interrupted. From that minute onwards. Secretariat will take the necessary steps in order to go along this decision.
When
I took the floor within the debate on UPR, sir, I do think I conveyed an extremely positive feeling with respect to the mechanism and its implementation. Sincerely and honestly, it's very regrettable and, at the end of the day, harmful for implementation of this mechanism to hear the kind of statement which we have just witnessed, which singles out specific situations. And notwithstanding your call to order, an attempt was made in a somewhat clumsy way, perhaps, to booby-trap the Council by going back to an approach which had been rejected by the Council, one in which, once again, one begins by referring to specific situations. It seems to me, sir, and we would all accept this, I think it's terribly difficult to build, rather, which is what we've been trying to do over the last 2 years. It's frightfully easy, however, to destroy. And, Mr. President, we see incipient destructive measures with respect to this new mechanism which we are now witnessing. The time has come, sir, for everybody to get themselves together and to act in a responsible way. We all appreciate the valuable contribution made by NGOs. We've all said that. However, I think that any role or participation must be accompanied by a degree of responsibility and a sense of duty to contribute in a constructive way to a common undertaking. And the common undertaking we're endeavouring to do now is a universal periodic review. Mr. President, the section of the statement which has been challenged should be deleted, not merely from the final text, which will be retained in the archives of the Council, but also from the press release, because most of the time the press agencies work on the basis of those documents. And when I talk about the logical truncation of such a statement, this doesn't apply just to this meeting. I would solemnly and formally request on behalf of my delegation that the Secretariat review the statements made during the Universal Periodic Review so that texts are in conformity with the points of order raised and the decisions which you have taken. Thank you, sir.
It is with deep regret that we witness this way of derailing. We declare our full trust in your capacity to rule a debate, and we state that we feel reduced in our capacity of participating in taking up information by other stakeholders when one delegation is every 2 words interrupting this session by raising point of orders. I would like to draw the attention of everybody here to the fact that this debate is being webcast. So by raising points of order in this way, to impede statements is only highlighting these statements and makes the public more aware of this debate. We are not agreeable to the censorship of debates by cutting out text which has been pronounced here in this debate. Thank you.
What I'm going to be saying is not a specific assessment of the NGO which took the floor. I'm talking about conduct and what occurred. I'd congratulate you on your ruling. It was very proper and in line with the events with respect to the conduct and what transpired with the statement. It's an insult to our intelligence, makes a mockery of our procedure. And it would be fine in a TV comedy, but it's very inappropriate here. Countries were identified and singled out at the end of the day, and that's not appropriate. I'm not reviewing this organization or the NGOs in general, but I think we need to interrupt this debate because what you did is quite right, is quite correct, and there's a lesson to be learned as to what should not be done.
Like fully associate ourselves with whatever was mentioned by our colleague ambassador of Morocco, and secondly I would like to fully support your rules, and thank you very much.